guys, welcome back to another episode. In this episode we are currently in a little town called Palm Beach in New South Wales, and for those who don't know the relevance of Palm Beach, we'll give you a little hint. Summer Bay Surf Life Saving Club. Little Alf Stewart's name on the board up there. So this is where Home and Away is filmed, so pretty cool to be here. There's actually no one filming at the moment, which is a bugger, but we thought we might catch them filming, but that's right, maybe tomorrow morning we might come in and see if we can see them.
How cool is this? It literally looks exactly the same as it does on the tally.
It's pretty cool.
Bloody beautiful day too. The beach looks really good.
Yeah, stunning.
But I don't know whether they can surf on those waves like they do on the tally. Well, after our little excursion to Summer Bay yesterday, which was really good, the area around there is absolutely amazing. Very cliffy, amazing, expensive houses up on the mountains there, overlooking the bay and the beach. And we stayed at Lane Cove last night because that was probably an hour sort of back from where we were. Unfortunately, there's no campgrounds or anything anywhere near Summer Bay, but you know, you get that on the big jobs. But we've made our way now through to the Brisbane Waters National Park, and we're going to do the Piles Creek Loop. This walk, I think it's 4.8 k's or something? Yeah, 4.7, 4.8 k's or something. And look, I was going to rep the Crocs, but it says it is a grade 5 walk. So grade 5 is, I think it would nearly be the top of the hard tracks.
Hard scale.
Yeah, top of the hard scale. So had to put on the old runners again. But the day is absolutely cracking. So hopefully this walk won't be too bad. Won't get too hot. We put some sunscreen on today for the first time on our trip.
I know, we're wearing t-shirts.
Wow. Anyway, let's go cracking. There's a few more walks and that to do around here, but this is the only one we've sort of heard of. And have a look at this. We've just dropped down to the start of the walk, really, and we're at the top of a waterfall. It's not the best view, really, from here, but the day is absolutely cracking. Have a look at this. This is a cool little crossing. Go on. Alright, Charles has crapped her ducks. It was a bit of a shock to the system, but we were looking at this little fella here. I don't know whether you can see him, the little bloody lizard just there. He was sitting down towards here a bit more, and then I was looking around and boom, down in there was a massive, like, black snake. I was like, holy moly. I was going to be right near where, like, we were going to be walking, right where we were going to be putting our feet. So Charlotte, look at her. Charles has still got her hands up. She's frozen, and she's just crapped herself. And now Charlotte can't really move anywhere. She's just thinking everything is a snake. So we're going to go back to the top where I was talking to you before, and we're going to try and go around the other way because it's a loop. Look, she can't move. I have to go in front of her now. The snake did go away, but it only went into the bushes, and obviously you can't see it, so yeah, safest thing to do is sort of stay away from that area, especially when it's such a narrow track you got to walk through. But yes, I think we're gonna see how Charles feels once we get back to where I was talking to you before. And it either might be a scrap.
I can just hear stuff now.
Oh, now she's jumping at any sounds or any bloody noises. So sorry everybody, but I'm guessing it might be a scratch, that. But it was a beautiful walk, but obviously on days like today, the snake was sitting down in a bit of a moist area in the sun. You've got to keep your eyes peeled, eh?
Alright, we've decided to push on and do the loop walk from the other way. But we've just come across this tree, and how cool is it? It sort of like comes out the side of the rocks, curves its way around, and then just goes boom, straight up. And it's a tall one too. Its roots are all twisted. There you go. Pretty cool. We don't know how far in we are because none of us have our watches on. They're both flat. And we've come to the conclusion that we think it's grade 5, not because of the hardness of the hike, but the navigation of the hike. So we've gotten a bit off track a couple of times. Brody will say, no, we didn't. He knew where he was going the whole time, but I think he got lost a few times. But yeah, so it's pretty hard to navigate sort of where you're going. You just have to look for the track, I guess. Whereas other hikes will have little markers and stuff where to go.
How cool is this? We've just run into a few steps here, and there's a awesome an awesome looking suspension bridge. So we're just going to make our way up these stairs to this suspension bridge. I've never been on a suspension bridge before. It's cool ass. Oh, be careful. Holes. It's not a good start.
Whoa.
Bloody hell.
Moving a lot.
This is so cool.
Don't.
Wow, this is so cool.
Yeah.
Have a look at the views off this thing. Well, that's us done and dusted. Definitely recommend if you're heading north of Sydney. It's only 50 minutes, not even an hour. And the walk was spectacular, as you would have seen. But just going to jump in the car now and sort out where we're staying. We did see a bit of a free camp or a rest stop back where we come from, but not too sure of how far away that was. Either that or we're heading to Newcastle.
So we left the free camp this morning and travelled about an hour and a half north to Newcastle. The free camp was actually pretty nice, like it was quite noisy, but it's to be expected. We'll park right next to the highway, but can't really complain. Love a good little free stopover. But this morning, the only reason I wanted to go to Newcastle, I follow this coffee shop on Instagram and their coffee and toasties just look amazing and they get the best reviews. So I went and got myself a coffee and Brode's a hot chocolate. Brode said he liked his hot chocolate, so that is a win. Coffee, I could not wait to get back to the car to try it because, oh, it's torture. I've tried it, it is absolutely phenomenal. And the best part, they do really good toasties too. So, we're out to get a ham and cheese toastie. Look at that, that looks unreal. I just love how they got like salt on the bread. But anyway, we're gonna mung on that. Brode's just gonna get some Maccas, I think, because he didn't really see any toasties he liked because he's really fussy. And then we're probably going to head to Shoal Bay, I think, so that's another half an hour north of where we are now. Well, that didn't last long. Someone stole half me toasty.
They look so good, so I'm going to have a bit of a nibble.
So crunchy.
Yeah, nice one.
Good?
Mm.
Look at the ham.
Better than Macca's.
Yeah. Look at all that ham in there. So good. Have to try?
Yeah, I approve.
Yay, finally.
Well, we've just hit Shoal Bay and we jumped straight into the national park. The Tomaree National Park, But unfortunately, the walk that we were planning on doing, the summit walk, I think, well, what it said on the board as you come into the national park here, that said it's closed, the summit walk. But we've gone and had a look at a few other walks, and we're not sort of sure whether the Tomaree Head walk is the same thing as the summit walk, because we can't find the summit walk. So we're just going to have a crack at it anyway. It's supposed to be a really good walk to do. You can see all the islands and stuff around here, and have a great view over pretty much everything. So we're just making our way down to the beach now. And this region here, like, we've just come straight down from Newcastle. I haven't really seen too much beach recently, but this area looks so cool. Oh, have a look at this. Little islands. That's the summit up there, obviously. But oh, it'd be so cool to get up there, have a look at the summit and have a look over all these islands. These beaches look immaculate as well. And Shoal Bay and Nelson Bay, we had a bit of a look at Nelson Bay before on the way in as well. And the marina and that there is pretty cool. There's bloody fish everywhere. There's a heap of like tour boats and stuff too. So it looks like this area is pretty packed with stuff to do and things to see. And it's such a great looking area as well. It's so cool. How's this? Our own little private beach. Ain't nobody else here.
People knew her by her will, to make it whatever she put her mind to. Late night hours up the hill, serving coffee to strangers, talking about revenue. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone, but she knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survive the wheel, even though she got knocked down and never showed. Dear Lily, where'd you go? Where's your heart at? Why'd you fall back? Lately your afterglow is shining brighter, waking up an easy egg. I remember her in songs, decades old, but it doesn't matter. Stumble across some memories.
Now, isn't this a secret little spot?
So glad we came here.
Oh my god. It's perfect time to get here, I think. It was a great time to relax in town, but mate, I reckon we were planning on staying here one night. I reckon we'll do at least 2, maybe even 3 now.
Definitely.
And oh my god, what's this joint called again?
Trial Bay Jail Campground.
It takes us back to the WA days, the sun setting over the water, and the sand, the beach has just been sick.
I've seen dolphins and seen a turtle, but didn't get on video, of course.
Yeah, no, too quick for us.
Yeah.
But have a look at this, right? How is that for a bloody sunset? And the camp literally starts from here and wraps all the way around the front of the bay there and phases out to that. And it's quiet. Like, we've never heard about this camp before.
No.
Like, it's not really advertised or anything like on Wiki, or we don't really see it over many places on Insta or anything like that. But if you're coming past Southwest Rocks, come out to this joint because it is freaking so sick. So we're going to be here for 2 days. We're going to cook up a great feed just to suit this place too, with some, what are we having, Shell?
Steak and veg tonight.
Oh, I haven't had steak for ages.
Brody is low-key a steak connoisseur. Before the days that we were broken travelling, our guilty pleasures on a Friday night would be to go to the local butcher and just like lash out on an $80 steak and absolutely love every second of it. But for now, we've just got $7 Aldi steaks And they're actually not too bad. What type of steaks are these?
They're just porterhouse.
Brody loves to spruce them up with some salt and pepper.
Yeah, nothing special tonight, but just what we have.
Does the job.
Yeah, how's the view out there?
Stunning. Also, we forgot our steamer when we left home, so we went to Kmart and bought ourselves a new one. But turns out the saucepan lid doesn't fit the steamer, so it's a bit of improvising tonight. A rough setup, but she works. That's all that matters. Sat down from his steak duties.
Other cats.
Guess I'm cooking.
Oh guys, when we went through Sydney the other day, we managed to drive past an R&J Batteries, and lucky for us, we have partnered up with R&J Batteries, and we've already put one thing to the test. I managed to get an Anderson plug put on the side of the car because we needed a little bit of a top up last year. Just if we're staying in a certain place for an extended amount of time, 4 or 5 days, and in a super hot conditions, solar panel up there with the rooftop up doesn't seem to charge as much as we would like. That's after that 3-4 days. But so we've got a couple of little prezzies. We've got the 120 watt Red Max foldable solar panel here, which is an absolute gun of a thing. And as you can see next to me here, we've managed to pick up the Red Max power. So I haven't opened this yet, but this thing is going to be awesome as well. This will help us with what we need to as well. So have a look at this. So sorry, it's a bit long-winded at the moment. Have a look at that. Nice and slick. So this is it. How good is that? So look at all the bits and pieces on the front. Obviously that's on and off. You got your AC and your AC, 12 volt, little bits and pieces, charging, 4 USBs and a USB-C. That's sick. We need a USB-C actually. So this thing here, 1000 watts. You can charge it by mains power, solar, and by 12 volt. Plug it into your car and that can charge it too. If you don't have a DC to DC charger or whatever, you could run this on a weekend. This is awesome if you've got a little solar panel or turn your car off and on. So yeah, it's got your battery display, how much battery you got left, so that's 29%. The time that it's been running, AC on at the moment, so I can turn that off. Obviously, yep, DC on, DC off, AC off. All I can tell you, this thing is gonna be an awesome little game changer for us. Lithium battery on the inside, so we've got no hassles with battery charging. You know, you can run them dead, you can bloody charge them up. They absorb so much more charge than a deep cycle battery as well. And it's just long lasting, super long lasting. But I'm guessing we'll show you what it's like along our travels. We're going to test it out and see what it can handle and how good's this.
She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone. She knew it must rain before it rose. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survive the wheel, even though she could knock down and never show. Dear Lily, where'd you go? Where's your heart at? Why'd you fall back? Lately your afterglow is shining brighter.
Now we're sitting in the car here. How's this for a little bit of a weird experience? We've camped around kangaroos and everything so many times, and here I was trying to sort out the back seat, seeing this big kangaroo out the corner of my eye. Next thing you know, it's freaking bouncing for me. I had to run around the other side of the car, and now me and Charles are in the car because I don't know where he is,
when I was sitting
but
on the
he
chair.
was, yeah, he come for Charles when she was sitting on the chair, and bloody now he's hassling us. Have a what's he doing now?
Yeah, I'll have
He's
show you.
hanging around the car.
He keeps like poking his head. I don't know what he was doing, but he was like standing at the door, like looking at us.
Yeah.
With his head poked.
We were just like, where the hell is he? Where the hell is he? And then I started the car to try and maybe deter him. And he just literally stands up and looks straight in the window.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's so weird, we don't know what to do. Look at him. He just wants to attack everything. Got eyes for that bloke over there. Oh no. He does look harmless. He does look very harmless in that state, but he was literally all the way over where that Lotus caravan is, right there, and I was just mucking around in the back seat here, with the door open. Oh look!
What are you doing?
I don't know. Yeah, go away, please.
Yeah, thank God. Until he spots us.
Anyway, yeah, I was just mucking around in the back seat here, and he come from all the way over at that Lotus caravan over there, straight at me. So I just literally legged it, ran around the other side of the caravan, the car where Shells was in her seat, and he didn't stop. He was bloody come around the back of the car,
Yeah.
and was literally started jumping at Shell. So she just launched it straight in the car, and then I come around the other side, and then that's when we got the GoPro and we're like, we need to vlog this because
What is happening?
who knows what's gonna happen. Anyway, he's down there now. We can go back to our life.